Good morning, Financial Port, to the show this morning.
Good morning, Dr. Leke.
I must say that I'm most grateful that every time you're always here for us on this show, out of your tight schedule, you still
welcome,
create out time to come and share some of these opportunities with us.
Yeah.
Some of our viewers are like, I want to make millions. We're in another month, and this year is about to close, and I want to pull in some fund. And here you are, you want to tell us 5 secrets, that you business opportunities that can make you millions. So, Financial Port, we are willing to listen. So tell us.
Okay, so I discovered that there are some business or that you are seeing as you pass through the road. You never know that these businesses can make you millions. So some months ago, we started a show on my YouTube channel, Financial Port. It's called Street Finance Show. Now, that YouTube channel is just about finance. I want to give you a lot of information that you need to become financially intelligent. So what's the purpose of that Street Finance Show? We go to the street, ask people who are doing businesses that you look down on, and they are really making money from those businesses, even in the pandemic or outside the pandemic. So one of these businesses that we did a survey on, we went out and we did chats on, we asked the people who are doing this business, you'll be very shocked, is the barbering business, creating a barbering salon. Now, a lot of people used to think that you have to be the barber. Do you know that some people who have a barbering salon are not the barbers? They just set out that shop, they just set out that store, and they make sure that that store is to some level of standard. And when we interviewed this man barbering, in fact, he just left the shop he was barbering to set out his own store. And he said in a year, within 8 months, he would make more than #1 million. And I was shocked. So we started interviewing him like, really? Are you sure you can make this money from this barbering business? And he began to break down the barbering business for us. Things you need to do to make sure you make this money. There are some people that they might not make close to 500,000 in a year because of some things. So that was when I began to learn, like, wow. So this, in fact, the person that was interviewing with me was like, Financial Port, I'm going to stop this. I need to set out. So if I have like 400,000 or 500,000, I can set out a barbering salon, employ people who are making money based on their own delivery. You're not giving them salary. You are giving them money just like the Uber. How many people you barb, just give me a percentage of the number of people you barb. So one of the things that was very, very germane that he mentioned was that if you position in a vantage position, maybe let's say in a GRA or in a place whereby there are so many, it might not be GRA, it might be general, but people are coming into that. There are so many people there. They are highly populated. So if it's a GRA, the opportunity is that if you say you are barbering someone in the general for 400, at the GRA, you can say 1,000. And when they finish barbering, they can even give you 4,000 naira, depending on your relationship with the barber. They can even give you 2,000 naira. And it says on a weekly basis, in fact, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it can make close to, let's say, 30 to 40,000 naira on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or let's say 30,000 naira. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the beautiful thing about setting out this kind of business is that it is a one-off expenses. As soon as you set it up, you don't need to have any other working capital. As you make money barbering, all you just need to do is to get some funds from the barbering and fuel your gen, service your appliances, and that's all. You don't need to pump in more money. So the investment you do initially is one and only investment.
Wow.
So you can set out different barbering salons. And another thing that he mentioned was that those barbering salons will have close to, like, let's say 4 to 5 seats of people. So we can have 5 people barbering at once, and you have like 5 barbers doing their job. And every week they have a delivery. It's just like the digital taxi. So every week you have this one paying you.
We have some people that they will just buy the taxi for people, and then they will deliver to them.
So once you set up the store, the barbering shop, just have the people who are very, very faithful. A lot of people used to say, how do I meet faithful people? Come on, everybody are not dubious. Go get faithful people.
Get faithful people.
You can make money from that.
You know why I believe what you have said so much is because in human anatomy, if you look at human being from head to toe, there are about 150 businesses you can do.
That you can do.
If not more.
Yeah.
If you start from head, like this one you mentioned, barbing. People will never stop barbing.
Exactly.
And as long as they keep barbing, someone is making money.
Yeah.
And that's what we are talking about. Trying to leverage on something that can constantly bring money to you.
Exactly.
You know, people use hair cream. That's another business.
He makes money from that. He sells hair creams too.
You see that? Some people use hair spray. Those are businesses that just human head. You have over 20 businesses you can do. If you look at your eye, you have people that do eyelashes for women.
Exactly.
They are making money.
Yes.
You have people selling glasses, contacts. They are making money. Even the lens. Some people put something inside their eyes. And that's what they love to do.
Yeah.
And if you look at human hair, people sell hairpiece, hair pod, and you know, if you look at human anatomy, there are a lot of businesses you can do. And that's why you should not look at it and say, oh, what's this guy talking about? I'm talking of big money. He's telling me about creating a barbering salon. You know, when I look at people who do not want to start small, I laugh at them. Yeah. I know of a man, every time he meets me, he's always talking about, oh, I want to go for that deal, 2 billion naira. I don't want to go that deal, 1 billion naira. And I will say,
have you done 100 million naira?
Oh God, which business have you done before? You are talking about 2 billion and you are looking for people to fund the business. And you know, that guy keeps begging every now and then. Right now, after I have spoken with him, he did not listen. 5 children. Nothing to eat.
Wow.
And then his head.
Now calm down.
Now calm down. He's now willing to do small business. Now he has an ice block, you know, making machine. And when he started out, he started small. Now he's doing well. And he can feed his family. He left begging. And that's why, you know, when you hear opportunities like this, don't just look down on it. Look for a way you can leverage on it and get something done. And you know the funniest thing, you might not have to leave what you are doing.
Yes.
And you are just doing it
income
by the side.
You can make money from that. Set out within a space of 2 years, you can set up like 4 different or 3 different barbering salons that is bringing you money.
Oh, thank you very much, Financial Paul. You know, there's a guy called of Room. He talked about expectancy theory.
Okay.
He said at every time you have an expectation, there should be an effort.
Yeah.
If you want to live a good life, you want to make money, you want to live that big, enjoy life, be ready to put in effort. Because that effort is going to bring that expectation that you have. If you are thinking of a cheap life or fast life, it doesn't last. Exactly. I keep saying that. You've got to work for that life that you desire. And if you have not gotten it, you've got to keep fighting. And one of the ways to fight, look for businesses that can bring you money every time. You know, why I so much appreciate the issue of this barbering is because can hair stop growing?
It can never stop growing.
Some young guys, they've been barbing since they are 5 years old. And now they are 35.
They are still barbing.
They are still barbing. And at every time they have to barb, someone is making money.
The funny thing is that this hair business makes a lot of money abroad. In fact, most people who I know that are rich, they take their clipper abroad. They don't want to pay. How can I pay 10,000 naira just to barb my hair?
That's serious.
So they are seated in front of the mirror and they are barbing their hair. But in Nigeria, people can just, if you go to the salon, if they say it's 500, if you have a quality relationship with the barber, you can pay him 1,000. Some of the times when I barb, I don't give the exact money.
That several.
I make sure take more. In fact, some of these people, you relate with them and they share their life with you, and you discover that they are not just a barber. They are more or less like a friend to you. So when you are there, say, guy, take this one. Guy, take this one. So they make money from relationship. They are intentional about relationship. If you are a barber and someone just come and you barb, your money is 200. That's what you make. But if you are discussing why barbing, you are watching the TVs, you know, see that guy, you make money from relationship. You can sell clipper, you can sell, what's it called?
Air related.
You can sell
stuff.
various business that is related to the hair business. So that barbing salon business is really, really massive. I never knew this until we carry out that survey.
So this is what this show is all about. We bring opportunities to you. Open your eyes to some of the things you are thinking, oh, how much are they making? But then, you know, they are making quite some money for themselves.
Yeah.
At least if that money cannot buy you a house, probably that money can settle some little or small expenses that might want to weigh you down. And that's why you might want to consider that. Okay, thank you, Financial Paul, for that. What's the second one you want to be telling us?
Second one that I'll be talking about setting up a mini-mart. All these businesses came from survey. So we are not just giving you business from thin air. Gone to the people doing this business, and even in the tough time, this business lasts. People setting up mini-marts during the the lockdown. They made a lot of money because you are at home. You would now need to eat more. You know, sometimes when you go out, you might not even eat.
That's correct. A lot of people were, even myself.
Okay.
You know, I never knew that you are going to be spending more when you are at home. The children will eat, and by the time they play around, and they say, come back and say,
hungry.
Mommy, I want food. And they play around, they come back, Mommy, food. And then before we know it, we are spending a lot during that lockdown.
Yes, so people consumed more. In fact, there was one man paying electricity bill when he met me at the place I wanted to pay electricity bill. He just saw me and said, young man, are you married? Run out of this country. Because he was so frustrated.
Because the expenses frustrated
was so much during that period. And the people setting out this mini-mart, and another example that I can attach to this mini-mart, those people selling stuff related to cold stuff, let's say selling chicken, selling frozen fish. Those people really make a lot of money. They just set out, make sure they have their lighting sorted and their refrigerator. And I can remember this woman we also interviewed. She said during the lockdown, she made a lot of money. Because even me, you know, whenever I move out, and I'm always thinking about, whenever I see business opportunities, I used to resonate about it. So when I went to the mini-mart, I just saw people, they were just, I said, hey, it's on our business, so business opportunities that people can key in. And we interviewed that via the Street Financial channel. And she was saying that when a lot of people were lamenting, was making a lot of money. In fact, that person who was selling something related to her, she said there were some people who didn't have money. Even that she made money, she also gave out some of her provisions to people who couldn't afford. So, but what are we pointing out? Setting out a mini-mart, there's some amount of money you can use to set out. We might not be able to go deep down. You know, all these businesses, we can't really go deep down. And that is why we're setting out that 4 Money Magnet business seminar on Zoom. So if you're interested, you might want to join that seminar. So she said Mini-mart, her business was really making a lot of money because a lot of people needed to eat because people are at home consuming, watching the movie, consuming electricity.
Even if you are fasting, you will break your fast.
You will break your fast.
Or
even during that period, most people are not fasting.
Jesus Christ fasted for 40 days.
And he did what?
And he broke the fast. He did not continue for life. So that is to tell you how important food is, no matter.
Very important.
So I also resonate with starting a mini-mart. It's not a bad idea.
Yes, very lucrative.
You know, why you should be looking at these things we are talking about is because you should look at it with another eye, because expenses can frustrate a man. Some people just get angry unnecessarily on the road. You know, I was watching something on Facebook yesterday. A man inserted his ATM card in the ATM machine, and the thing is not bringing out money, and the ATM card is not coming out. And this man said, don't stop it to talking to ATM machine. And then after he spoke, the man just started speaking in tongues.
Wow.
He started prayer before ATM machine, clapping. Father. That is how much.
That's serious.
That's serious. And I was like, can you imagine? You know, the man, maybe that's his last hope.
Yes.
You know, but for people who have, you know, money here and there, you know, having money to meet your expenses give you some kind of balance.
Yes.
And someone
you
say,
even make more money when those expenses are not your first issue.
Are not your first issue. In fact, someone said money is anxiety reducer. Some people, once they have money, they will not be hungry.
That's true.
Because of the joy.
That's true. In fact,
that
they just be
money is in
looking
the
at
pocket.
your account and say, oh, okay,
They are just
okay,
happy.
I don't want to.
But when you are broke,
you'll be very hungry.
that hunger will come from nowhere. And then you are thinking about it. And you know, I need to be sincere. If you are watching us right now, if you are not thinking of how to make money from people, people are thinking every day to make money from you. So you are thinking of how to buy clothes, how to buy shoes, how to barb your hair, how to buy a new car, how to get a new phone. Some people position themselves.
Those
they know that you will come. They are waiting for that money in your pocket. When will you also wait for people to come and buy something from you and they will bring money to you? That is why you should be thinking about what we are talking about. And like I say, you might not need to quit what you are doing. Exactly. You might just have to be doing it by the side. So you might be thinking of increasing your side hustle.
Exactly.
So okay, financial part. You've talked about you know, a barbing business. Yeah. You've talked about creating a mini-mart. Yes. What are the other businesses that can, you know, put some money in your pocket?
So when we entered this new month, a lot of people were sending me messages on WhatsApp, my followers. So I just wrote an article to them. I said, do you know that? I told them, welcome to the Ember month of wealth transfer. This is a period where companies make a lot of money. They make millions. If you look at their financial statements, they are ready. So from September, October, November, December, you begin to see discounts. You begin to see promo. You begin to see Black Friday. You want to save up money to buy. Company makes millions during this period. And I can tell you, it's a wealth transfer period. By this time, let's say 4 years ago, that was when I knew, or 5 years ago, I had like 700,000 naira with me that I was using for e-commerce. Thank God I didn't spend it. So during the Ember period, promo starts. By January, I bought my first land. So I knew that September, October, November, December, if you are not careful, so I asked my followers, are you going to transfer wealth to people? Or people are going to transfer wealth to you. So you need to be positioned, especially on e-commerce business. And that is what we're talking in this seminar.
Okay, that's to remind you about a Zoom seminar that is coming up. That I'm doing myself and Financial Paul. We are going to be talking about e-commerce. How can you start e-commerce business with zero capital? We are going to be talking about importation business. You know, some of you like to import some of the things we have here. How can you start that with small amount of money? We're also going to be talking about how you make money from YouTube. And we are going to be talking about real estate business, how you can start that out. We are going to be doing all of that on that Zoom seminar that is coming up very, very soon. And of course, if you want to be part of that Zoom seminar, for the information, all you need to do is to call, send WhatsApp messages. Sorry, not call, WhatsApp message to 080-8360-4417. I take that again, 080-8360-4417. And of course, you'll get the details of when and the time that that seminar is going to be coming up. You are listening to us, and I can guarantee you that after that seminar, you are not going to remain the same again. Okay, Financial Paul, you can continue.
So from the e-commerce business, you can position, if you have maybe 100,000 or 15,000, 50,000 naira now, or let's say 200,000 or 500. In fact, yesterday I was talking to one of my followers, and he said, he's already time because I trained him on e-commerce. I told him, are you ready? Because I'm preparing 7 figures for this period. It's no brainer. People will buy. There are exchanges during this period. So, in fact, apart from the e-commerce, even in the real estate, you're going to be seeing a lot of promo companies are going to be offering you gram, rice, oil for you to buy, for you to transfer your wealth. And of course, if you are buying real estate, you are also making money. So don't think, but what I'm trying to say is that make sure that you key into the wealth transfer period. I call it a wealth transfer period because a lot of people, they are consumers than producers. Consuming. Are you going to be thinking also of producing? So you need to be prepared. And the e-commerce business is a vehicle that can launch you into making this money during this ember month of wealth transfer. So, and one of the things that people who take advantage of that seminar is going to benefit, we're going to show them how they are going to, because sometimes their expertise, they are not really good with online marketing, they are not really good with setting out store. I'm going to set out a store for them. They don't even need to pay that money. All they just need to do is to push that store to people, and people can buy from that store. Also going to show you how you can partner with top e-commerce company and the things you need to understand to make sure you sell. If you attend this seminar, if you don't make money, you didn't take action.
If you don't make money,
you didn't take action. You didn't take action on what we teach you. But once you take action on what we teach you, you will make money. So the e-commerce business now, if you key into it now, getting ready for November, December e-commerce business.
Okay.
Very, 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 very
One thing that you said that caught me is the fact that a lot of people like to consume. I will say that it's not good to be a consumer at all times. You're always consuming, and spending. You are not saving. You are not investing. You are not producing anything. That kind of life, can you really survive in a country like Nigeria?
It can never.
You know, I'm not too sure. Or let's say your answer is, your guess is as good as mine. You just have to wake up and get something doing. So, you know, if you can have a barbing salon where you get a shop and put things there and get barbers to barb for you, they pay you. Yes, there are people that are not trustworthy. There are people that are not straightforward. But then you still have some good people in Nigeria that can, you know, they can be trusted and with everything you've got. And of course, if you are not looking at that, you might want to look at Mini-mart. That's the second one you talk about.
Yes.
You can also make money from that. That's not bad. People are eating every day. They are buying one or two things for themselves and their family. So you might want to be looking at that window. And of course, the third one you talk about is the e-commerce.
Yes.
Of course, e-commerce is just talking about online sales.
Yes.
Some of us are always thinking that it's a difficult process. No. Some of these things, you can do it with your phone. And then you are making money without leaving the business that you are doing. So that's a very good one. Don't forget, this is an interactive show. You can call in on the show or send WhatsApp messages to drop your comments and questions. We'll be so glad to have them. And I need to also tell you that we are live on Facebook. You can there and questions platform. And in case you are just joining us, I've spoken about a seminar that is coming up very, very soon, where we are going to be teaching you e-commerce business, how you can make money from e-commerce with zero capital, how you can start importation business, and how you can make money from YouTube. I said, if you are watching YouTube, some people are smiling to the bank as you watch that YouTube. And of course, real estate, the rudiment of real estate, some people really like that aspect, but they don't know how to go about it. We are going to be doing all of that in this seminar that is coming up very, very soon. For you to get the details of the time, you know, and the day, just send Rave Business. Send Rave Business to 080-8360-4417. We are going to be, you know, bringing that to you very, very soon. Okay, financial Paul, you've spoken about three.
Yes.
What are the remaining two that people can really key into to make money?
Yes, this remaining to remember is also channeled towards positioning you to get the wealth of the ember period. So one of the businesses you can also look at is the importation business, because a lot of people from October, their stock is ready, because by November, December, things shoot up. So one of the things we also do is that, okay, we make sure that first to second week of November, our stock is on ground, because by the time it gets to that last week of November to December, prices go high. It's no brainer. It has been happening every year, year in, year out. And sometimes even from our distributors, they just cover that. We just send them some pool of funds. Okay, we've gotten so numbers of items in your store. And they are like, money, free money, and they use it to trade. But we have already secured our product, because by the time it's that December period, there will be addition of maybe 50% of the cost of their product. So if you are looking at, you can also look at importation business. A lot of people want to buy, they want their children to look good. And we have a lot of young people than the matured people. So parents want to buy clothes, they want to make their children look good, they want to buy shoes, want to buy glasses. They just want their family to be satisfied. And that is a business opportunity for you. So you have to look at this. You can position yourself importing children items. And these products can make you 100% profit if you kickstart. So there are ways you can sort out this product online. You don't even need to travel to US or UK or China or wherever you want to get your product. A different website that targets towards these products, and you can get them. In fact, you can even have an agent for you, company on your behalf, buy the product on your behalf, ship it to Nigeria, declare it for you. You just go to their head office and pick it up at the comfort of your home. So if you position on importation business during this ember period, September, October, November, December, it's good you start early, because when you start by September, you understand the business. October, you are flowing. November, you are ready. So you have to be ready. Most of these companies, they are like 2 years, 3 years ahead. They are managers. They are not in the operational level. They are planning like 5 years ahead. What they will execute in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years, they've already mapped it out. Then the medium level managers relate with the operational managers to implement them. So you don't have to, because you're an individual, and you are running a business, you also have to think like this manager. So you have to prepare ahead. You need to prepare ahead, and that is why we're bringing this for you. So if you look at the importation business, you should be able to make money. Another business that's the food packaging business always make money. There is a popular saying that people used to say, they said the difference between plantain chips and kpekere is packaging. So when you want to buy kpekere, you can get it for, let's say, 15 naira. But there are some stores you walk into, I want to buy plantain chips, and they packaged it well, put the branding, and they like to just say that, oh, this one is way much more higher in price. It's the same product. When you eat it, the same nutrients, maybe a few different things they use to garnish it. But the major difference is the packaging. So most people make money, very, very much money from food packaging business. In fact, I know of someone who used to make money from this. He packaged business and supply most of these retail stores, like, I don't want to mention the name. Some of these retail stores that sells products massively, and it goes every month to receive his check. So all you just need to do is you go to the market. There are people who package snail. There are people who package cassava flakes, that's Gary. There are people who package different things. They just go do the work and supply. There are people who package food that helps to make the body healthy foods, and they just deliver to these stores. And at the end of the month, or once in a week, or maybe 4 times in a week, in a month rather, they get their pay. They just do the work once and they're making their money.
Thank you very, very much, Financial Paul, for this. It's a pity. Time is fast spent. We've got to go. Right. But, I want to, if you are watching us right now, I don't want you to sit down and relax. Do something about what we have said, and you will realize that a lot of things are moving in your direction. Like I always say, nobody is destined to succeed. Yes, you heard me right. You are not destined to succeed. You are only designed to succeed. And if you are designed to succeed, you must make move. Because until you move, nothing moves. So 5 businesses you might want to consider is what we spoke about this morning: barbing, Mini-mart, e-commerce, importation, food packaging business. And of course, some of these things we are going to be discussing in the Zoom seminar that is coming up very soon, that we are going to be talking about. So for you to be part of that, just send Ray Business to 080-8360-4417. And of course, on this note, I am going to be saying that remain business conscious.